Hear me now. Stop. Stop scrolling. Stop resisting. Stop postponing your surrender. If you ignore this moment, you risk missing my presence. You have 10 seconds, 10 heartbeats, to yield and receive what heaven is pouring over you. If your spirit is tugged right now, do not look away. This is not filler content. This is a divine interruption. This is the hour appointed for you. This is your appointed meeting with heaven. Type Amen to agree that your soul is listening. I am the Lord your God. I do not speak in riddles or in chaos. I do not knock twice when I have already stood at your door. You have delayed. You have hesitated. You have turned away from the gentle promptings I place before you. Still I remain. I am reaching. My love for you runs deeper than your resistance. My mercy outlasts your doubt. My grace outruns your hesitation. You are on holy ground. From the moment your eyes opened this morning, I have been at work. I have been rearranging circumstances. I have been realigning people, breaking chains, and swinging doors wide open. Hear me. I will not allow you to fall. I will not permit the enemy to rob you of what I have planned for your life. You are mine. My breath is in your lungs. My favor rests upon you. You are not forgotten. You will not walk this season alone. If you believe that something supernatural is moving on your behalf, comment 1111 right now. Satan whispers that you are too late, too wounded, too far gone. But I am the God who left the 99 to find the one. You are that one I am pursuing in this moment. I desire your heart more than your perfection. I seek your trust more than your reasons. Even when your gaze turned from me, my eyes were fixed on you. That is the depth of my affection. You were never abandoned. In the quiet, I have been speaking. In the nights you thought were empty, I have been carrying you. In the confusion, I have been guiding your feet. You assumed I left when the road darkened, but I never left. I was a light burning steady inside you the whole time. This is your invitation to come back. This is the call to choose me again. The world has pulled you in 1,000 directions. Noise has drowned out my voice, but I am still gently whispering truth into your soul. I chose you before you knew my name. The call on your life remains intact. It is not canceled. It is waiting on your yes. You have ignored signs. You have silent stirrings. But you cannot ignore this one. I have prepared something for you, but it requires your response. Say yes, fully, without delay. Say yes with your whole heart, not merely with words. You have wept behind closed doors. You have wondered if those midnight prayers were heard. I heard them. I gathered every tear. I recorded every sigh. Now I am answering, not tomorrow, not later, now. If you trust that a divine shift is happening in your favor, comment 222. This is your wake-up call. This is your rescue. The burden you have carried was never meant to be permanent. The shame you buried was never meant to be your identity. You were made for brightness, for purpose, for hope. You are intentional, not accidental. You are remembered, not misplaced. You belong to me. Feel my presence encircling you, not as condemnation but as fire, not as accusation but as grace. A season of restoration is breaking over you. What was lost will return. What was broken will be healed. What was delayed will be released. You are standing at the threshold of breakthrough. But I need all of you. Not half, not a portion. Everything. Trust me deeper than you ever have. Release what destroys your spirit. Let go of what steals your joy. Renounce what contradicts the truth I have spoken over you. I am the God who makes all things new. In this very hour you are being renewed. You have survived what should have overwhelmed you. You have weathered storms unseen by others. You smiled through fractures and kept moving forward. I was with you at every step, strengthening, protecting, speaking life into places that felt dead. Do not quit now. Do not shut me out when I stand beside you. The weight on your shoulders was never meant for you alone. Cast your burdens upon me. I am your refuge. I am your shelter. I am your safe place. I know your name. I see every detail. Nothing is too small, no pain too secret, no history too messy. My grace covers it all, and my power will complete what I began in you. If you sense my hand on your life, like this video as a declaration of faith, a small outward act that signals you're ready to step into the light I've called you toward. I am rebuilding you more resilient than before. I am filling your heart with peace. I am rewriting the ending the enemy tried to stain. My glory will rise through your story. Believe it. Receive it. Say yes now. Your miracle is nearer than you imagine. Stop and listen. Those who wrote you off will soon witness my work in your life. You don't have to figure out every detail to trust me. You only need to say yes. Even if your voice shakes, even if your hands tremble, even if yesterday's wounds scream louder than tomorrow's promise. I am your tomorrow. I am your guide. I am your protector. Why are scientists so intrigued by a 9-word phrase? Because when spoken daily, it's turning financial pressure into sudden provision. Tens of thousands have used it to erase debt and step into seasons of abundance, freedom, and peace. The outcomes are so startling some call it supernatural. If this finds you, consider yourself chosen. This page may vanish at any moment. Click the link in the description and comments to discover this secret before it's taken down. Type 333 now if you declare your faith in this moment. This is not the final chapter. This is the pivot. This is where ruin becomes redemption, where the ashes begin to bloom. Heaven celebrates because you have returned to the one who has never stopped waiting. This is a holy interruption. This is love running after you when you believed you were beyond reach. Hear me. Miracles are nearer than your fears tell you. Angels are active on your behalf. I am releasing provision, clarity, and restoration. I am breathing over your home, over your family, over your mind. You are not cursed. You are covered. If only you could see how faithfully I've guarded you from dangers you never noticed, from attacks that were diverted, from storms I stilled before they hit. I rerouted battles. I silenced threats. I calmed the winds that rose against you, all for one reason: love. You are not forgotten, forsaken, or disqualified. You are chosen. You are beloved. I promise the good I have planned for you far outweighs what you lost. What I will do next will astonish those who dismissed you. It will be unmistakably me because my work in you is unfinished. Not now, not ever. This moment is sacred. You did not arrive here by accident. I, the Lord your God, arranged this encounter to awaken what's been sleeping in you. You were on the brink of surrender, and I intervened with one more whisper, and you heard it. You opened, if only a sliver, and that sliver was everything I needed to pour out heaven into your life. You have carried burdens that were never yours to bear. You've tried to fix things on your own, thinking solitude was the only option. I did not design you to walk alone. I have been beside you the whole time. You simply stopped noticing because the hurt grew loud. Let my voice drown out your fear. Let my promise rise above your past. You belong to me. I never release what is mine. If you sense me drawing you close, comment 555 to affirm that God is pulling you nearer now. You feel exhausted not because you're weak, but because you've been fighting wars I never asked you fight alone. You attempted to win with worn-out tools. I am your weapon. I am your shield. Victory is in my hand, and when you walk with me, that victory becomes your reality. You don't need to prove your worth. I already declared it. You were made in my image. I placed greatness inside you. I breathed life into you not simply to survive, but to rise, to stand, to reflect my light. The enemy trembles at your awakening. That's why pressure intensified and storms grew fierce, because he sees what I planted in you. Now you're beginning to see it, too. Don't believe the lie that it's too late. It isn't. You're not too far gone. You're exactly on time for my purposes. I am redeeming seasons. I am restoring what was stolen. I am mending what was broken. You will not leave this place empty-handed. The tears you shed have prepared the ground for a harvest. Every drop mattered. I kept count. Those tears are being turned into showers of blessing. Rain that cleanses, rain that cultivates, rain that brings increase. You will step into joy so deep it erases sorrow. You will laugh again, and this time will be whole. Type 1212 if you sense something stirring within you right now. I do not ask for your perfection. I ask for your surrender. Come to me as you are, worn, flawed, weary, angry, afraid, confused. Bring what you are tired of carrying. Let me hold it. Let me love what you have stopped loving. Let me rebuild what you watch fall apart. You do not have to fix everything to be chosen. I see the one reading these words who has felt invisible. I see you. I know how hard trusting feels after so many disappointments. So place your heart in my hands. Let me be your anchor. You are mine. I will not let go. I will not quit on you. Allow me to take the load. Allow me to restore your soul. Allow me to finish the work I began in you. The world urges you to hide your wounds, but I use them. I restore through scars. I convert hurt into strength. No chapter of your life is unusable to me. No valley is too deep for my light to touch. My arms are outstretched. My hands are open. I am waiting right now. Let this be more than another scroll. Let this be your decisive yes. You have waited too long. You have questioned too much. The hour has come. The shift is here. The breakthrough is at hand. I am present, and I will not release you. You may feel the odds stack against you, but I make paths where there seem to be none. I split seas. I topple giants. I call the dead into life. Your situation is well within my power. Nothing challenges me. Nothing is beyond my reach or control. Type 777 if you believe miracles are being unleashed over your life today. Don't let the voices that wrote you off shout louder than my declaration over you. I named you chosen. I named you redeemed. I anointed you. I claimed you as mine. Their rejection guarded you. Their betrayal rerouted you. I'm crafting something far greater than what they stole. Can 9 words spoken each day actually open the door to financial increase? A leading neuroscientist says yes, and even an unexpected confirmation from the FBI added to the claims. This overlooked phrase is now helping ordinary people become free from debt and move into financial independence for life. But this revelation won't remain online forever. Click the link in the description and comments to learn it before it disappears. There is purpose in your suffering. There is brilliance in every scar. There's a fire in your spirit I personally ignited. Don't let circumstances steal your faith. Don't let delay silence your praise. You stand on the brink of deliverance, and I will carry you across. Angels surround you right now. As you read these words, the atmosphere is changing. Heaven moves. Strongholds fall. Chains snap, because I declared freedom over you, and my word never fails. Don't let fear drown out faith. Don't allow your past to write your future. Your story is far from finished. Your best seasons are not behind you. They are ahead. I am saving the most glorious chapters for now. When I bless, I do so beyond human imagining. What seemed lost was never meant to remain with you. Now I will fill your hands with what endures, what lifts, what aligns with the call I place on your life. I am restoring your identity, your peace, your clarity, your joy. If you remain here, it's not because you couldn't go on. It's because I held you through what should have broken you. That is my grace, my strength, my love. You did not fail me. I have fought for you from the beginning, and I am far from finished. If you want more, tell me to continue. There is a deeper portion ahead filled with greater promises. I long to speak life over you. You were not led here by chance. I, the Lord your God, arranged this moment for reasons that exceed what your eyes can perceive. This is not casual. This is a divine awakening. You've been seeking in silence, aching in the dark, wondering if heaven still watches. Hear me now. I saw every step. I heard every whispered cry. I have been answering. You walked through flames and felt alone, yet I was nearer than your very breath. In nights where no one knew your sorrow, I held you, lifted you, and breathed life into the places that felt dead. This is not your ending. It is the dawning of the miraculous, the holy design I fashioned for you. Type 999 if these words land directly on your heart. The enemy assumed the struggle would undo you, but he underestimated the strength I built into you. You are more than flesh. You carry my spirit, and that spirit cannot be crushed, silenced, or defeated. The hidden battles you fought are honored in heaven. I saw you stand when no one else stood. I saw you love when love was returned. I saw you keep faith when everything around you declared otherwise. Because of that faith, Even if small, I am opening new doors. You may feel behind the schedule of life, but I am the one who restores lost years. I will compensate for what was taken. I will redeem what was ruined. I will restore what was broken in such radiant ways that you will no longer grieve what left you. You will rejoice over what I bring. You have endured long enough. Your pain was never punishment. It was preparation. I used every trial to shape you, strengthen you, and set you apart for a purpose only I can reveal. I summon you now into restoration, into healing, into promise, into deep and lasting peace. You will not perish where you were wounded. From that very place you will rise. Type 1010 if you believe this is the season when your life turns. A breakthrough is nearer than you imagine, so close you can already sense it in your spirit. Yet fear has tried to strangle that hope. Hear me, child. This is the hour faith must stand up. This is the instant to declare. Even though I don't see the whole picture yet, I choose to trust, because I am the God of sudden reversals, immediate healing, and overnight transformations. In one breath, I can rewrite your story. In one word, I can breathe peace into your chaos. In one move, I can raise what others pronounce dead. And I will, because you are not forgotten. You are chosen. You belong to me. Stop rehearsing your failures. Stop living in the shame that try to hold you captive. I cover that with my sacrifice. I erase the sentence meant to condemn you. There is no condemnation for those who are mine. Live like you are free. Walk like you are free. Think like you are free. You are not cursed. You are not unloved. You are not left without hope. You are favored, covered, guarded, and destined for glory. I didn't design you to hide in fear. I created you to reign with me, to walk in joy, purpose, and authority. Type 1515 to declare that fear no longer has any claim on your life. The spiritual battle's intensified because of what I'm bringing next. The enemy lashes out strongest when he senses the blessing on your horizon. But I have already proclaimed the ending victory, not by your grit, but by my power, not by your muscle, but by my spirit. If I stand with you, who can stand against you? I know your heart is weary. You have asked, when will it be my season? I tell you now, it is here, not tomorrow, not next year. Now, I am doing something new. Can you not perceive it? It is breaking forth even this moment. Motion is returning to what looked still. What seemed frozen is shifting beneath my hand. Why are dozens of nations suddenly repeating the same strangely powerful phrase? Because leaked research exposed a 9-word pattern that stimulates wealth-attracting circuits in the brain. Repeat it daily and watch financial barriers begin to loosen. Rumors say 55 countries are already using it, and that the authorities may remove the resource at any time. Access it in the description and comments before it's taken down. You didn't travel this road to arrive empty-handed. I am not a partial God. What I begin, I will complete. The whisper of calling in your soul is real. That tug you felt is me. I will not rest until that call becomes flesh in your life. Stop comparing your story with others. Your journey is bespoke. Your timing is sacred. Your steps are ordered. Every delay contained a purpose. Every closed door provided protection. Every painful season shaped you for your assignment. I waste nothing. I redeem everything. You are not the same person you were. I have been transforming you quietly, secretly, powerfully, and soon the visible world will witness the fruit of what I have done in secret. You will not have to prove yourself. I will prove my presence through your life. The vision I gave you was not to tempt you. It was to assure you, because I intend to fulfill it. You were not foolish to dream. That small seed of faith came from me, and I will water it, nurture it, and bring a harvest in my timing. You are stepping into a season where what once drained you will lose its grip. Chains are dropping. Atmospheres are changing. Your name is being spoken in rooms of favor. Doors are unlocking. This is my divine arrangement. Child, understand this. I have gone ahead of you. I cleared the road. What looks impossible has already been accomplished in heaven. What feels overwhelming is already under my command. Trust me, not because it's easy, but because I have never failed you. You made it this far because I carried you. You did not hold on by accident. My hand steadied you when you trembled. I kept you from breaking beneath pressure. I spoke peace when your world was collapsing. Now I lift you from the very storm the enemy thought would consume you. There is nothing ordinary about your life. Every detail has been written with design. Even the setbacks, the heartbreaks, the seasons that didn't make sense. I used them to remove what didn't belong to your calling. I allowed certain things to fall away so I could shape you for more. I love you too much to let you settle for less than my best. Type 1717 if you're convinced in your spirit that this is your appointed season. If you have wondered whether anyone sees you, let me make it clear. I see you. I drew you here for a purpose far beyond what your eyes can perceive. This is not a casual moment. This is a divine awakening of your soul. You have searched silently. You have borne aches alone, hoping heaven still watches. I say to you now, I have seen every step and I have heard every cry. I am answering. You have walked through fire and felt abandoned, yet I was nearer than your breath. In the nights where no one knew your sorrow, I held you, I lifted you, and I whispered life into places that felt dead. This is not your finale. It is the beginning of something miraculous, something holy, something I crafted for you. If these words fall on your heart, respond in faith. Come as you are, weary, flawed, uncertain, even angry. Bring what you have been carrying and let me take it. Permit me to mend what has been shattered. Permit me to restore what has been stolen. You don't have to fix everything to be chosen. You don't have to have it all together to be loved. I will continue to speak over you. There are deeper promises ahead, and I long to reveal them. Keep listening. Keep believing. Your restoration has already begun. I see you. I have always seen you. Before your first tear fell, I heard it. Before your heart finally broke, I moved. I am not distant or indifferent. I am a present Father who leans close when you whisper my name and responds when your spirit grows weary. You are never invisible to me. You are treasured. You are the apple of my eye. The prayers you have whispered in secret, I have already answered them in the unseen. The doors you have imagined are being opened in the realm you cannot yet touch. You are about to step into realities you've only dared to dream about. But first you must trust again, not in words alone, but with everything inside you. Doubt has blurred your sight. Fear has drained your courage. I am breathing life into what felt dead. I am rekindling the spark you feared was gone. The longing in your soul is from me. That unrest was never meant for a superficial life. I have called you into deep places, to walk by faith, to live with audacity, to carry glory. If you sense a rising flame inside you, declare it. Comment amen now and agree that the fire of heaven is waking within you. I have not forgotten the promises I spoke over you. I do not speak and then remain silent. What I whispered in the quiet still stands. Even when seasons passed, even when circumstances fell apart, even when people abandoned you, I did not change my intention. My word remains. My covenant is steadfast. My love is immovable. You are not defined by what has happened to you. You are not the shame you carry. You are not the labels others have pinned on you. You are who I say you are. I declare that you are loved. I declare that you are whole. I declare that you are restored. I declare that you are chosen. Begin to walk in that identity. Stop shrinking yourself to belong where you were never appointed to belong. You were not created to blend in. You were created to stand out, to reflect light, to push back the darkness. You carry my spirit. Wherever you go, my presence goes with you. You shift atmospheres. You bring healing. You move with purpose. Don't allow anyone to dim that. There is a table I have prepared for you, not only in front of friends, but in front of those who mocked, doubted, or betrayed you. They will witness the splendor I pour over your life, and they will know it came from me. If you are ready for an overflow breaking forth in this hour, comment 1111. Stop apologizing for the blessing I am bringing. Stop questioning the openings I have released. You do not need human approval to step into what I have anointed. I chose you. I anointed you. I entrusted you with this calling. I walk every step with you. Even in your weakest seasons, my posture toward you never shifted. I loved you fully when you failed. I loved you wholly when you doubted. My love is not dependent on your performance. It is grounded in who I am. I am love. What secret did the FBI uncover about your mind and prosperity? They came across a simple 9-word phrase that flips a switch in the brain, a phrase that, when practiced consistently, appears to prime the mind for abundance. Thousands have reported life-changing results within weeks. If this message reached you today, consider a favor. This page could be removed at any moment. Click the link in the description and comments to discover this before it is taken down. You have been clinging with tired hands, believing you had to prove your worth. Let go. Give me the burden. Allow me to carry what you cannot carry any longer. You were not designed to walk this road alone or to carry the weight of proving yourself. I already declared your worth. You are valuable because you belong to me. I have been fighting battles you were unaware of. I have been moving behind the scenes, blocking attacks, delaying distractions, removing traps, because I have set you apart for greater things. I will not allow anything to annihilate what I planted inside you. A greater reality is on its way. You may not yet see it with your eyes, but it is approaching. When it arrives, it will make sense of the waiting, the delays, the heartbreak, and the silence. You will look back and say, "That was God." What I do will eliminate doubt. I am choosing you, elevating you, restoring what was lost, rebuilding what was broken, and healing what was hidden. When I complete this work, you will not look like what you walked through. You will glow with my glory. You will carry my peace. You will move in authority. Tell me you're ready for the next portion. The next words I speak are drenched in destiny. You stand at the brink of something holy. Heaven is nearer to you now than it has been in a long time. You have cried out for change, asked for a sign, pleaded for rest. I heard every cry. This moment is my answer, not merely with comfort, but with divine direction. Don't miss it. Don't scroll past the turning point. You have walked through heat and felt abandoned, yet I was closer than your very breath. In the nights when no one saw your sorrow, I held you, I lifted you, and I breathed life back into places that felt dead. This is not your finish line. This is the beginning of what I've designed for you, something miraculous and holy. If these words land on your spirit, respond in faith. Come to me as you are, worn, broken, confused, raw. Bring what you have been carrying and let me take it. Allow me to mend the pieces. Permit me to restore what was stolen. You don't need everything figured out to be chosen. You don't need to have it all together to be loved. When you are ready for me to continue, know that the next chapter will reveal deeper promises and greater purposes. Keep listening. Keep believing. Your restoration is unfolding now. This is the start of your renewed life. Everything you walked through, every long night, every secret fight, every prayer spoken with trembling lips, none of it was wasted. I heard every whisper. I saw every tear. And because I heard, I moved. What you labeled as delay was actually my preparation. I was shaping you, refining you, fortifying you, and shielding you from things you couldn't yet see. I was working behind the scenes to ready you for what's next. If you receive the protection and peace I have already provided, declare it. Comment, Amen. The enemy tried to cut you down early because he recognized the destiny I placed inside you before you did. That's why the struggle was fierce and the pressure intense. You carry purpose. You bear fire. You have a voice meant to shatter chains and guide others out of darkness. You were never weak. You were being strengthened. Now I begin to restore what was taken, piece by piece, breath by breath. Promises you almost abandoned are about to be fulfilled. Answers you believed were forgotten will appear. I never forgot. I am always at work, in silence, in waiting, in the moments you thought you were stuck. I was setting a stage. I was preparing a platform. If you trust that I have been directing your steps the whole time, comment 222. Lay down the shame you've been carrying. I already carried it to the cross. Stop reopening wounds I've already healed. Stop rehearsing guilt over forgiveness I fully granted. My cleansing is total. My mercy leaves no residue. Walk in that liberty. Breathe in the grace I have placed around you. It is yours. You are not behind schedule. You are not late to your purpose. You are right where I've intended you to be. I am not hurried by your pace. I know your heart and I see how hard you fought. Now I lift the burden. I remove the heaviness. I speak calmness into your mind, clarity into your choices, and joy back into your soul. You assumed the best days were over. You thought doors had closed forever. But I open what man cannot shut, and I am swinging a new door wide for you. Something better, shaped by my hands, crafted for your life. It will be unmistakable. You'll recognize it because only I could write that kind of blessing. If you believe the next chapter will be your most beautiful yet, comment 333. Stop doubting my love for you. Stop asking if I have turned away. Stop believing the lie that you're not enough. You are enough because I made you. I fashioned every detail with intention. You are no accident. You are a masterpiece, called to rise even when everything around you tries to press you down. You are chosen to carry hope into hopeless places and to shine where darkness lingers. That light I place in you cannot be blown out, not now, not ever. You may have watched others receive favor and wondered, when is it my turn? Hear this. Your season has arrived, not because you are perfect, but because you persevered, not because you're the loudest, but because your heart remained tender and surrendered. I value the pure-hearted, and yours stayed open to me even when life attempted to close it. For that faithfulness, I will honor you. For that endurance, I will exalt you. I will pour out blessings you didn't even ask for, blessings only heaven could provide. Let them watch. Let them question. When I bless, it will be public, undeniable, and supernatural, and all will know it came from me. Is it possible to draw finances simply by speaking a short phrase? Research from respected institutions and multiple neuroscience labs has highlighted a 9-word pattern that appears to engage pathways in the brain linked to abundance. People have reported unexpected deposits, clear debts, and life upgrades after practicing it. It takes less than 30 seconds a day. If this message reached you, consider it a gift. The link in the description and comments holds more, but it may be removed soon. Click before it's gone. I didn't call you only to endure. I called you to lead, to speak, to lift others. I'm placing a mantle on you that will influence lives far beyond your sight. I will equip you. You won't walk this out alone. You felt a stir inside, a small ignition, a restlessness, a holy impatience. That is me awakening the gifts I planted in you, fanning the embers into flame. It's time to stop pulling back and to start stepping forward in boldness. I walk with you at every step. You are not meant to carry proof of your worth on weary shoulders. Let go. Give me the burden you've been clutching. Allow me to shoulder what you cannot. I have been battling unseen wars on your behalf, blocking strikes, delaying distractions, dismantling traps. I set you apart because I am not willing to let anything annihilate what I planted inside you. A greater reality is coming. You don't see it yet, but it is on its way. When it appears, the waiting, the delays, the heartbreak, and the silence will all make sense. You will look back and say, that was God. I will restore what was lost, rebuild what was broken, and heal what was hidden. When I finish, you will no longer resemble what you endured. You will radiate my glory, carry my peace, and walk in authority. If you sense this is your appointed season, comment 777. I have gone before you. I have cleared the path. What appears impossible has already been accomplished in heaven. What feels overwhelming is already under my control. Trust me, not because it's easy, but because I never once failed you. You arrived this far because I carried you. Your perseverance was not by accident. My hand steadied you when you trembled. I was the reason you didn't collapse under pressure. I whispered peace in the noise and steadied your feet in the storm. Now I pull you out of that storm the enemy thought would drown you. There is supernatural purpose in every detail of your story, even the setbacks and the broken parts. I use them to prune and prepare you for what's ahead. I love you too much to allow you to settle for less than my design. I am doing far more than you can ask or imagine. If you are ready for the next chapter, the deeper promises I have to pour, say the word. The coming words are steeped in destiny. You stand at the threshold of something holy. Heaven draws near. This moment is not ordinary. It is a hinge in your story. Do not scroll past your breakthrough. Come, receive what I am releasing now. Tell me when you're ready for the next portion of this sacred conversation. There is more to come, more power, more protection, and the depth of my everlasting love toward you. You are stepping into a holy season now, a season that was written before your first breath, a time heavy with destiny and swaddled in grace. The air around you is changing. Angels are being dispatched. Doors that were shut are beginning to open. This is not an ending. It is a rebirth. It is the beginning of everything I prepared for you while you walked through the storm. I know what you have carried. I know how heavy your heart became. I know the battles you fought in silence. I did not let them destroy you, because my work in you is not finished. What the enemy meant to bury, I have repurposed to build. The pain made you deeper. The solitude drove you to seek me. The struggle drew you closer to truth. Now I am weaving every broken fragment into your testimony. If you sense the weight of my glory returning to your life, comment Amen. You do not have to pretend to be okay anymore. Remove the mask. Bring your tears. Bring your questions. Bring the weary pieces of your heart. You are never too much for me. You never were. I have carried heavier burdens with joy because you belong to me. The world may try to label you by your scars, but I define you by your spirit. Your faith, though bruised, is not destroyed. Your soul, though tired, remains treasured. Your story, though complicated, is covered by my grace, by my mercy, by my power. You ask for a sign. This is it. This word is not mere consolation. It is a divine alarm waking your soul. I am calling you higher, calling you deeper, calling you into fullness. No more living half-measured lives. No more settling. You were created for more, and that more begins now. Comment 555 if you are ready to rise into everything I have called you to be. There will be those who cannot fathom how you made it. They will not have seen the nights you wept, the moments you nearly gave up, the secret breaks you endured alone. But I saw. I stood with you. I fought for you. And now I reward your faithfulness. You were never forgotten. Even when others turned away, I held you in the palm of my hand. The season of hiding is over. The season of wondering is over. You are about to be seen, known, and celebrated, not by the standards of man, but by heaven's applause. A shift is coming to your family, to your finances, to your faith. I am resurrecting what looked dead. I am restoring what seemed gone. I am bringing peace into what felt chaotic. You will declare, "The Lord did this. Only God could have turned around." Comment 1212 if you know God is about to move in your life and family. You did not miss your moment. You did not ruin your chance. Delay is not denial. It is divine alignment. While you thought you waited, I was arranging the stage, lining up connections, removing wrong voices, clearing the way. When you walk in, you will see the wait was worth it. There is an anointing on you. That is why quitting was never truly an option for you. Even at your lowest something and you kept believing. That was me. I placed that spark in you and no darkness can snuff it out. Not fear, not failure, not rejection, nothing. You are not too broken to be used. In fact, I often use the broken most, for it is through cracks that my light shines brightest. Your weakness is the space where my strength is perfected. The enemy tried to convince you that nothing would ever change, that this is just how life would always remain. He lied. I am the God of sudden miracles, and you are about to witness one, a shift that restores joy, rebuilds confidence, and renews hope in a single breath. I want to touch the place in you that still hurts. Let me in there. Let me be the healer. You have trusted people with that space and been wounded, but I will not wound you. I will hold that place with tenderness, with restoration, with careful love. You are not unlovable, not forgotten, not hopeless. You are deeply loved, divinely seen, eternally valuable. Your name is recorded in the book of life. It will never be erased or overlooked. Let me be your strength when you are weak. Let me be your peace when noise rises. Let me be your joy when emptiness threatens. You were made to walk in communion with me, to know me, to hear my voice, to be filled with my presence. There are those who have whispered about a secret phrase that seems to flip a switch in the mind toward provision. People speak of a short pattern of words that, practiced faithfully, appears to shift thinking and open pathways to increase. If you have reached this message, Consider it favor. The revelation is for those ready to receive it. If you feel this word landing on you, the link in the description and comments may offer more. You have held on with tired hands because you thought you had to prove your worth. Release that burden. Give me what you cannot carry. You were never meant to bear that load alone. I have been fighting battles you didn't even know about, blocking attacks, delaying distractions, dismantling traps. Because I called you to more, and I refuse to let anything destroy what I planted inside you. Something greater is coming. You can't see the edges yet, but it approaches. When it arrives, the waiting, the delays, the heartbreak, and the silence will make sense. You will look back and say, "That was God." What I will do will remove every hint of doubt. I am setting you apart, elevating you, restoring what was taken, rebuilding what was broken, and healing what was hidden. When I am done, you will no longer resemble your past struggles. You will shine with my glory, carry my peace, and walk in authority. If your spirit testifies that this is your appointed season, comment 17:17. I went before you. I cleared the road. What looks impossible has already been completed in heaven. What feels overwhelming is already under my control. Trust me, not because it is easy, but because I never once failed you. You made it this far because I carried you. You did not survive by luck. My hand steadied you when you shook. I was the reason you did not break under pressure. I whispered peace when your world was collapsing. Now I lift you out of the storm that seemed determined to drown you. There is divine purpose in every detail of your story, even in the setbacks. I use them to prune you, prepare you, and position you. I love you too much to let you settle for anything less than what I designed. I am doing for you more than you could ask or imagine. If you are ready for what comes next, deeper promises, greater revelation, say the word. I long to pour more into your life. The next words are drenched in destiny. You stand at the threshold of something holy. Heaven draws near. Do not scroll past your breakthrough. Receive what I am releasing now. Could it be that your very own mind is the reason you struggle financially? Researchers have uncovered that a single hidden sentence, 9 words buried deep in the subconscious, may be blocking the flow of wealth into your life. But here's the breakthrough. That sentence can be reversed. By declaring these 9 words, you begin to unlock doors of abundance, and opportunities for financial increase start to move toward you today. But be warned, this knowledge may not remain available for long. Authorities may remove it at any moment. Click the link in the description and comments now before it disappears forever. This is not just another message meant to lift your spirits. This is me, pulling you back into the light, pulling you back into love, and back into purpose. I have not shifted. I have not moved away. I remain here, waiting for your full surrender. Not out of anger, but because of the depth of my love for you. There is more I long to pour into your life. There is more I want to reveal, more I want to birth through you. When your heart is ready, I will speak again. My voice does not run dry. Right now there is divine urgency, not a panic, but a holy urgency. The heavens are open above you in this very moment. Angels are holding back unseen forces. My spirit is near, hovering, waiting for your full attention, for your heart to lean closer. This moment is not random. It is a father stepping into your storm to pull you out with power. You are being called. You are being chosen. You are being covered. All at once. I am not the God of confusion. I am the God of peace, of clarity, and of order. Even now, I am putting the broken pieces of your life back into alignment. You thought you were unraveling. You thought you were falling apart. But you were actually falling into my hands. What looked like the end was me setting you up for a greater beginning. Do not quit now. You have traveled too far. You have endured too much. You have cried too many tears and fought too many battles to walk away now. Comment 777 if your spirit knows God is rescuing you even in this hour. You are not merely stepping into blessing. You are stepping into identity. The world attached false names to you. Words like failure, broken, forgotten, unworthy. I break those lies today. I call you redeemed. I call you chosen. I call you favored. I call you beloved with a love that never ends. I do not discard you when you stumble. I lift you up. I restore you. I cover you with my robe and whisper, welcome home. Even now, my presence is moving through this moment. Let it touch the closed-off places. Let it fill the hidden rooms of your heart that pain has kept locked. You don't need to shield yourself from me. You don't need to pretend. I already know it all, and still I choose you. I still claim you as mine. You've been weary from carrying too much, trying to be everything for everyone. Now I ask you to simply be still. Sit at my feet. Breathe in my word. Be reminded of who you are, and more importantly, who I am. I am not a God who withholds. I am not a father who abandons. I am good, always good, even when life is not. Comment 11:11. If in this very moment you are laying your burdens at the throne of heaven, release the timelines that were never divine. Release the pressures that were never yours to carry. You are not late. You are not behind. You are right on schedule, my timing, my rhythm of grace. I am not rushing you toward destiny. I am walking with you into it. When you feel unseen, remember heaven sees you. When you feel unheard, know I am listening. When you feel small, I see greatness in you. My love does not shift with your performance. It is constant, steadfast, unshakable. It surrounds you, goes before you, and carries you. Breakthrough is already in motion. The prayers you whispered in silence are about to be answered in the open. I will make it plain. You won't need to fight for it or beg for it. My favor will shout louder than every rejection. My presence will validate you where others tried to dismiss you. You feared tomorrow because of yesterday, but I am doing something new. It will not mirror what broke you. It will not repeat what scarred you. I am breaking the cycles. I am halting the patterns. I am building something brand new from the ashes of the old. Comment 1010 if you are ready to leave fear behind and step fully into promise. Do not despise the quiet season. That's where I do my finest work. When the noise fades, that's when my whisper grows loudest. That's where transformation happens. That's where wounds finally close and strength rises from within. Let me heal you fully. Let me go deep, deeper than surface change. I am not seeking temporary fixes. I want to restore your soul completely.